go to the worksheet and rubric and open it up. You'll come up with a worksheet to help you before the project starts and a rubric to help you guide you to how the project should end. First, the worksheet. You need to fill out this worksheet in entirety, read the instructions in entirety before you begin the actual project. You will need this information during the project. What you're going to do is you're going to write down your expenses here for a 1-month period. Let me go over quickly these expenses. You'll notice you have an auto and a housing with no line. These are simply category titles for everything underneath. Auto, you have a maintenance, and housing, you have a maintenance. You have one of each, one for housing and one for auto. Let's go through these individually. You have your gas, your fuel, your license fees. Those are for your driver's license and for the stickers that go on the license plate. Both of those are yearly. You pay them, so you'll have to divide by 12. Insurance, how much does it cost a month for car insurance for you? The boys will be a little bit more than the girls. On the maintenance, how much is it going to cost for maintenance a month? You can set money aside for things such as oil changes, for when your tire blows out, and so on. Clothes, the girls will be a little bit higher in this one per month. Entertainment, anything you do for fun. How much you expect to pay per month for that? Food, well, that's obvious. Toiletries, that is everything that is used in the bathroom. Gifts and tithe and giving, these are the only two that are optional. However, just be careful to see if you actually will use them. Gifts is, what you'll do is write down everybody that you plan on giving gifts to, either birthday, Christmas, anniversary or so. Write down how much you plan to spend on them. Add that up. That's for your entire year. Divide by 12, and that's about how much money you're going to be given in gifts per month on the average. Now, if you decide not to give any, don't expect to receive any, because maybe some other people are in the same financial situation as you. Tithe and giving. Tithe is if you go to church. Generally, it's about 10%. Giving is for charity, such as the Red Bucket at Christmas or maybe a homeless shelter or something. Okay, again, these two are optional. All the other ones are mandatory. Under housing and rent, about how much for a 1-bedroom apartment, being that you're not going to have anybody living with you and you're not getting any money outside of your actual job. Electricity, how much does it cost for the lights, Gas and propane. Gas is if you live in a city. Propane is if you're out in the country. Okay, now sometimes there's been a thing saying, well, gas and electricity is already paid by rent. Usually not. It's usually the water and garbage that's paid for in the rent by an apartment. These two, electricity and gas, you need to heat your water, that's gas, and you need to turn on your lights, that's electricity. Telephone includes your cell phone. Now, maintenance for the house, you need to set some money aside every month to pay for new light bulbs. If you break something, even in an apartment, it's not yours, but you're still responsible for paying for it. Medical and dental. At this point, you probably will not be able to afford any medical insurance, but you still need to set money aside for medical and dental, such as antiseptics, cough syrup, Band-Aids, and the like. Should only be a few dollars. And put some money into savings, because you never know what happens from month to month. And you don't want to get used to using that credit card, because it can really get you in trouble, which is another subject. Okay, fill all that information out, and you will use that during the project. Now, the rubric, of course, if you do not understand how to read a rubric, go and watch my Understanding Rubrics video. You'll need to pay attention to do everything in this column, and be sure you do not do anything that are in these columns. And you should do fine.